part 2 of the 6th anniversary is right around the corner. So today we're going to be ranking some of your guys' suggestions over on Instagram, alongside a few of my own. And to start, we have an LF Oob. I don't know why this was a prediction. Maybe GT Oob, I'm not entirely sure. But we're not going to mess around on this one. More chance of me getting good luck for the part 2. Because I don't think there's been any teasers that would suggest Oob. Like all the teasers and the Zenkais and stuff like that have all been Future and God Key, so I just don't really see them dropping an Oob. Especially, he's not even that hype of a character. Maybe for some people, but it's not an anniversary headliner character. Talking about anniversary headlining units, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is definitely one of them. But yet again, I just don't see. I don't see us getting an LF Gogeta 4. If we were to get a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, it would be the Part 3 Ultra. But yet again, we've not really got any fusion buffs other than obviously the 2 fusing units we've just got, but we've not got any GT buffs or anything like that. But because it's Gogeta, but there's definitely more chance of it being not likely rather than well, they say I'm not going to keep reading that every single time, but there's more chance of us getting a Gogeta 4 LF over an Oob. Okay, next up we have a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Yet again, kind of the same story. I don't see us getting a GT buff for part 2 anyway. And is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Vegeta, sorry, that hype to be a headlining character? I personally don't think so. I'd say it's the same amount of chance as Gogeta 4, so we'll put them both in the same category. But moving on, we've got a Battle of Gods Super Saiyan God Goku. Before I put God Goku where I think he'll go on the tier list, a lot of people don't think it will be him because there's not really been teasers going towards a Super Saiyan God Goku, but there's been one little bit of evidence that I discovered that I don't think anybody's noticed it. Let me get it up now. I'll put the actual image on screen. But if you look at the recent free-to-play Bulma, which was a really random drop, her background art, if it will focus, that is a direct screenshot from the opening. It's literally the first frame of Battle of Gods. But if we bring up the Battle of Gods movie, look. That is the same screen. That is the same frame. It is literally grabbed from it. Like, I don't think people are really, like, why? Like, this could have just been original Dragon Ball Bulma, but it's not. It's specifically Battle of Gods Kid Bulma. That's just something I noticed, and I thought I'd show you guys just in case you're a bit shocked on where I put this this prediction. And I'm putting it likely because part 1, everybody thought it was going to be God Goku and Beerus. So did I. You know, I never thought we'd get a Super Saiyan Blue fusing Gogeta. That was just nuts. But everybody thought God Goku, it's finally happening. Surely it happens for part 2. Like, it has to be. Like, it's definitely hype enough to be a part 2 headliner unit. And Battle of Gods the last time Battle of Gods was represented in any way was, I swear it was the original God Goku. It's got to, like, I'm not going to put it in highly likely because of the other people that are on this tier list that I do think I'm more swayed towards it being them logistically. And I might be a little bit biased towards Battle of Gods because it is my favourite Dragon Ball movie. But yeah, I really hope it's God Goku and Beerus. But moving over to something I don't think anybody said. I cooked it up in my little noodle in my head. But a Super Saiyan 2 Future Gohan, before you say, what on God's green earth are you on about? That literally never even happened. He died before he could even get Super Saiyan 2. I know. Part 2 of Legends Fest was a what if unit, or a game originals unit, whatever you want to call them. They are what if units because Goku and Bardock is, the definition of what if. But the buff in Future Gohan's a really fan favorite character. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is also a fan favorite character. Mix them both together, Super Saiyan 2 Future Gohan. It's a long shot, but it would just be unbelievably cool. Plus, part 2 for Legends Fest was a what if unit, so it would only make sense for part 2 of the anniversary to be a what if unit as well. Keep the trend. But yet again, it is. But yet again, it's not really that likely to happen. But it's just a cool concept that I thought I would throw into the tier list. There's definitely more chance of it happening over a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Vegeta. So for that, we're going to put it in maybe. Not done that in a while. But moving over, we're staying true to the Future Trunks timeline now. Well, throughout the rest of the list, actually, but I meant more, obviously, the Z movie. A tag Future Gohan and Future Kid Trunks. Maybe they transform mid-game. That would be really cool, actually. Or maybe it's a revival unit where Gohan dies and then Trunks goes... and turn Super Saiyan. That would be quite cool. Oh, it would. They could cook as well. They could really cook. I'd say it's more likely than the Super Saiyan 2 Future Gohan. You know what? I'm gonna put it in likely because I don't think it can be in the same category as a Super Saiyan 2 Future Gohan, because that is like it is a long shot. By the way, if I predict that right, you will never hear the end of it. Like, that would actually be nuts. But I do think if they go down the future Trunks movie path for part 2, I do think that this has to be the unit that they release. Like I said, Trunks could die. No, Gohan could die, and then future Trunks turns into a Super Saiyan, and then all hell breaks loose. I do think it's a very cool concept. But moving over to half of the unit we were just talking about, a standalone crying Trunks. It's an amazing scene, but I don't think it's anniversary headline level. So for that, I'm not even going to mess around. I'm going to put it in not likely, because imagine, right, we wait, all year for part 2, and they whip out a standalone crying Trunks, and it's just like, but you could release that unit any other time of the year, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm going to put it in not likely. Moving over to the 2 most likely candidates for the part 2 headliner. Well, technically 3. Well, technically 4 if we're talking logistically, because Fused Zamasu is technically 1 being, but he's 2 people. Well, let's not get into logistics. A tag Goku Black and Zamasu. I'm not even going to mess around. Highly likely. The recent teaser, let's get that up. Here's a recent post. I showed the recent teaser on my Instagram with a few of my predictions of what the teaser could mean, and a lot of people think I am correct in this prediction, and I think everyone's thinking this as well. If you somehow don't know what this teaser is, it's a teapot, and well, there's a scene with Goku Black and Zamasu when they're on the balcony in the middle of the woods, and they're drinking tea. There's been a lot of future buffs and God Key buffs, which both of these this unit, oh sorry, punch you in the face then, this unit fits into that category like a glove. Perfect unit at a perfect time. I think this is a great addition to Legends right now. We've not had a Goku Black unit since Ultra Rose, if I'm not mistaken. Have they released a Zamasu since? I'm not entirely... No, I don't think so. So it's overdue that we get a Goku Black unit, and this unit would be perfect, let's be honest. Like, especially... you know what? Before I say what I was about to say, let's just move over to the next prediction, because I kind of need to have them both on the board before I start talking about what I was about to talk about. But an LF Fused Zamasu. Yet again, I'm going to put it... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Need to do that. There we are. Highly likely. Mainly because it's Zamasu. It's Fused Zamasu. It's highly likely, no matter the way you spin it. It is highly likely. But seeing we've already... They're really loving the in-game fusing mechanic right now, I think it's safe to say that we're going to get this unit that whacks on the Potara earrings, and then all of a sudden, all hail Zamasu. You know what I mean? If they actually do that, my reaction is going to be nuts. Like, I love this unit. Well, not this unit, sorry. The Fused Zamasu so much. I think he's like one of the coolest characters in modern day Dragon Ball. He's just him, he thinks he's him as well, and it's so cool until Vegeta rocked up and punched his face in. But yeah, it's one of them where it's just like, it is the definition of highly likely. We've had the teasers with the coffee pot, and also Corrupt Zamasu got a Zenkai, Vegito Blue got a unique equipment. All the puzzle pieces are being put together. All we need is the final piece to be smacked right in the middle of the puzzle. And then, what am I on about? It's gonna be Zamasu, let's be honest. Like, no analogies of bloody puzzle pieces and all that. It's gonna be a Goku Black and Zamasu that fuse into Fused Zamasu. I think it's safe to say that this will be the unit. But yeah, guys, if you want to watch another one of my videos, click the video on screen. I really enjoyed making this one, so go check it out. But yeah, guys, I hope you did all enjoy. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in a bit, boys.